Hello, Reach Tutors, and thank you for clicking through to this useful tutorial about scheduling your sessions in Oasis. When you first log into Oasis, you're going to arrive on the home screen here. There are some quick links here to the left that you can use, and this new session quick link is a pretty great link to use, but for today's purposes, I'm going to be showing you the other options in case this new session link ever appears. We do not want you to become dependent on it, but feel free to explore this link on your own. Firstly, I'd like to show you how to find the students that you are assigned to in Oasis. Any of these tabs that have pointing down arrows to the right of them means that they are drop-down menus. Under the People menu, if you click on Students, you will see a list of all students that you have been approved to work with. If you click on All Programs, you will see all of the students that you have been assigned to work with. Click on the last name of the student that is blue and underlined, which means in Oasis that it is clickable. You will see parent and student contact information. You will also see under the Programs tab, you will see their grade level as well as the instructional focus. LA is Language Arts, MA is Math, SC is Science, SS is Social Studies, and FL is Foreign Language. You will see something that is really important. Here where it says program, this is the program that the student is assigned to, which you need to know for session scheduling. Let's go ahead and create a session for this student, Janie Doe. To do so, click on Sessions and then click on Sessions again. In order to create a new session, we first want to enter the program we are creating a session for. So this student's program is Capistrano Unified as an example, and then click on All Schools and Locations and click on In Home. In this case, it's been identified as Capistrano for this program. Your program might just say In Home. Your name should already be pre-populated in this area here. Now click on the blue button that says New. You're going to go ahead and type the student's name that you are creating the session for. Now you will notice that no student names appear down here, even though the blue check mark is showing for Show Available Students. That is because I have not yet chosen a tutoring session type. This menu is a little bit overwhelming, so you're going to want to make sure that you have been given the information from your director regarding the session type for each of your students. Another place that you can look for that is in the student record under the Notes page, which I'll show you in just a moment. I happen to know that this student is Capistrano SES Tutoring. Academic tutoring and test prep are only used for our private pay clients, which are clients that come to us when their parents call us and the parents are directly paying for tutoring. All of our foster youth tutoring and our agency tutoring, as well as our district SES tutoring, have special tutoring types that are usually connected with the name of the agency in the title of the session type. So click on the session type for the student that you know to be the correct one. And since this blue box is marked a list of my students in that program with that session type, I'm going to click on the red X to the left of Janie Doe's name, which will send her to the top of the list, which might even be on a previous page. If you have multiple students listed here for a program, you may have to click on this next button to see all of your students. They are listed in alphabetical order by last name. If you have to scroll through several pages to find the student you are looking for, and you click the red X and it turns it into a green check, that student will then go to the top of the list of students above any student that is there in alphabetical order. So if this was a list of students, I would see any students with the last name A, B, C, etc. down under Janie Doe, because Janie Doe is the student I am scheduling for this session. I want to make sure that I select the correct date, so I'm going to set up a session for Monday the 27th at 4:30 p.m. for 1 hour. And I'm going to click on Save. I should see a list of all of my sessions that I have scheduled here. You can also do this by viewing your calendar. You will see all of your sessions on your calendar. Now, according to REACH directives, all tutors are required to schedule students 1 month in advance. So if I know I am tutoring Janie Doe every Monday and Wednesday at 4:30 for 1 hour, I'm going to go ahead and get my calendar set up all the way from November 27th to December 27th. To do that, I can do that from the calendar window as well. You will see the top row here has my selections from before, and I can click on New Session. Oops, I need to select an in-home location. Now I can click on New Session. I'm going to type Janie Doe's name here in the class. This might not really make sense to you as a tutor, but on our end as directors, when we have hundreds of sessions a week that we are looking at, this helps us to quickly identify which student is on a session without having to open a session details grid. You don't need to worry about the room. I'm going to go ahead and click Wednesday's date at 4:30, and you just click off of the time anywhere on the page. I need to select the type again to make my students populate. I'm going to click on the red X next to Janie Doe's name, and then I'm going to click on Save again. This takes me back to the calendar because that's where I was when I created the session. I'm going to go ahead and continue doing this until I have an entire month of sessions scheduled. For ease of time, I'm just going to show you one more. I'm going into Monday, December 4th now at 4:30 p.m. for 1 hour. Select the session type. My students' names will populate, and I will click on Attend, and it will turn that into a green check. I will now click on Save. And that is how you schedule sessions in Oasis. Stay tuned for the next video that will teach you how to submit your sessions and mark student attendance.